Maya still remembered the first night it happened, the moment that would change everything. She had just finished polishing the marble staircase when a crystal vase exploded at her feet. Shards everywhere. Her heart stopped, because that vase belonged to her. Vanessa Carlyle, the billionaire's glamorous fiancée, whose smile never reached her eyes. Maya froze, broom shaking in her hands. She hadn't touched the vase. She knew she hadn't. But Vanessa stepped into the hallway with a gasp so theatrical it echoed. "Oh no, Maya, how could you?" And with just 5 words, Maya's job and the fragile safety she'd built for herself suddenly felt like it was hanging by a thread. But what Maya didn't know was that someone else was watching. Someone small, someone silent, someone who knew the truth. Before we continue this powerful story, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Power of Kindness, where every story reminds us that kindness still matters. Every servant in the mansion walked on eggshells around Vanessa. But Maya, she was her favorite target. At first, Maya thought the tension was normal. Big house, busy people, a father who barely slept, a daughter who never talked. But the traps kept coming. Misplaced jewelry, stained designer dresses, missing checks. And every time Vanessa was there with a perfect sigh. Maya again! Maya needed the job, needed the money, needed the housing it came with. So she swallowed the humiliation and kept going. But the person who noticed everything was Lily. Lily Carlyle, 7 years old. Big eyes, soft footsteps. No words. No one ever pressured her to speak. The doctors had told her father she'd talk when she felt safe. And maybe that was the problem. Nothing about Vanessa made anyone feel safe. One cold morning, the trap went too far. Vanessa accused Maya of stealing a pair of diamond earrings. Earrings Maya had never even seen before. "Check her room," Vanessa said. "If she's innocent, she won't mind." But Maya did mind. Her room was the only space in that giant house where she felt like a person instead of a problem. Still, she nodded. "Go ahead." Vanessa herself marched inside. Within seconds, she found the earrings under Maya's pillow. Maya's legs buckled. I swear, please, those aren't mine." Vanessa folded her arms with a victorious smirk. "I think you should leave, today." And Maya, shaking, grabbed her coat. The housekeeper turned away. The butler said nothing. Even the security guards looked uncomfortable. But no one dared challenge Vanessa Carlyle. Maya opened the front door, and that's when she felt a tiny tug on her coat. Lily, her small hand gripping the fabric like her life depended on it. Her father, billionaire Ethan Carlyle, was rushing down the steps behind her. Confused. "Lily? Honey, what's wrong?" But Lily didn't look at him. She looked at Maya. Then at Vanessa. Then back. Her chest trembled. Her lips parted. And for the first time in 2 years, the little girl spoke. "Daddy, she put them there." Everything stopped. The guards froze. The butler's jaw dropped. Ethan Carlyle felt the world tilt under his feet. "What did you say?" he whispered. Lily pointed straight at Vanessa. "She's mean to Maya every day." Vanessa's face drained of color. "Lily, sweetie, you're confused." "No." Lily's voice wobbled, but she stood her ground. "Maya is kind." For a child who had barely breathed a word in years, her voice hit like a thunderclap. And Ethan believed her instantly. Because Lily didn't speak unless something mattered. Unless someone mattered. The truth unraveled fast after that. Security cameras, hidden recordings, staff testimonies. A private investigator Ethan hired quietly. By the end of the week, Vanessa was gone, along with the perfect facade she'd built. But the moment that stayed with Maya forever wasn't the apology from Ethan, or the offer to return to work with a raise, or the way the staff hugged her when the truth came out. It was Lily, the little girl who returned to her side later that afternoon, holding a drawing. 2 stick figures, one tall, one small, both smiling, both labeled safe. Maya knelt down, tears blurring her vision. "You saved me," she whispered. Lily shook her head. "You were kind first." And that became the heart of the story. Maya told for years afterward how a small child, quiet but brave, shattered a lie with a single act of truth. How kindness, even the quiet kind that expects nothing back, can light a spark in someone who needs it most.